Hello, afternoon. I thought I would do a small video, a supportive video with healing sounds to help you in your process of change. So in my last video, when I talked about that process of change and the process that's involved in that, with the pre-contemplation where you don't see that there's a problem, then contemplation, you've become aware that there's a problem, something that you want to change. And then preparation, you're starting to prepare and figure out ways to make this change happen. And then there's action where you've put what you've learned into practice, and then you're maintaining that change, and then relapse can happen where you're back to that particular thing or doing that particular thing that you've done before. So I would like you to think about a change in your life that you would really like to make that's just been quite hard for you. I'd like you to think of your ideal self and your ideal life for a moment. If nothing was standing in your way, if there was no fear, nothing holding you back, what would you actually like to be doing? Who would you be? What would you be doing? Where would you be living? What type of job would you do? Would you work for yourself? Would you be self-employed? Just get a sense of that. If you could do anything and be anything, that better version of yourself, what would it look like? Be honest with yourself. Just close your eyes if you need to and ask yourself, just who would I be? What would I be doing if I could do anything and be anything in this world? Have you got a sense yet? Okay, now I'd like you to think of where you are now, and if you had to take steps to get to that ideal self, so even give yourself a timeline. It could be 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, 3 months. What can you do now to start this process? Can you identify anything? Is it something that you need to learn? Do you need to go back and learn something? Or is it moving away to a different place? Is it starting over again somewhere? Is it learning to drive? Would that help? Just get a sense of what you need to do. Because what I want you to think about doing after this, I want you to ground something into reality. And that could look like researching. It could be that you have this dream job, you don't want to be in this job anymore. What's involved with the job that you would actually like to be doing? Is it that you could actually just walk into that job now, or do you need to learn more skills? Could it be that you start with a CV, writing a CV out, and then having a look online if it's a particular place or an organisation and reaching out? If it's starting your own business, could you start by making a wee business plan of what you would need to get started? Is it tools? Is it a website? Is it some mode of transport, a van, a car? Could you do it yourself, or would you need people? Do you need to find out about loans? Is it business enterprise, business gateway? Speaking to somebody that could point you in the right direction of how to get set up? What clients would you need? How many clients a week would you be looking to have to earn? How much money would you like to be earning? An hourly rate? So if you could start thinking about outgoings, what do you need to set up to be able to do this particular job? If it is, that you would like to not work for yourself, but you would actually love to do a job you love, say you've got a passion for a particular thing, could you start looking at college courses or university courses and just finding out what you need? And then applying, finding out if there's bursaries that you can access, loans you can access. Or is it like night school that you can do? Can you do it alongside the job that you're in, or do you leave that job completely? Or the change could be health and well-being. Would you like to get healthier in some way? Would you like to improve your immune system, your mental health? So is there foods that you can incorporate more into your diet? Is there certain things that you can give up or cut down on? Could you speak to a doctor's or a dietitian? Is it that you want to be able to have better mobility? So could you research physio stretches for a particular, if it's a sore back or shoulder issues? Or could you go to a doctor and get referred? Or if you have money, could you find a particular practice like acupuncture, massage, chiropractor, and book yourself an appointment? Or is it that you would like to work on your sugar spike levels, that you would like to incorporate more like fasting, intermittent fasting into your life? Find out what it is. How could your life improve your well-being? Is it that you would actually like to move house? Or you have a dream about living somewhere? Is that possible for you to do? Is it that you would like to rent a property or council property or buy a property? Where would you like to live? If it's a council property, could you put your name down on the housing list? Could you find out about that? Could you do a mutual exchange? Or could you go into a rental property place and find out what properties are for rent or to buy? Is it that you need to go to a bank and find out if you can get a mortgage based on your wage, or that you're thinking of buying a house together with somebody? Is there anything that you need to do there? Or would you like to start a family? Would you like to meet your dream person? Would like to meet a loving, supportive, mutual connection and start a life, start a family. Whatever area it is, just get a sense and ground something into reality. Put it into action. Start the process of action. I'd like you to become aware if there's any resistance going on within you. If your mind's telling you that this isn't possible, or that you've become stressed and overwhelmed at the thought of it. If there is resistance, don't be afraid of it. Just be with it. Relax into any feelings or sensations. Telling yourself that you're safe, happy, healthy and strong. I am happy, healthy and strong. I am happy, healthy and strong. I am happy, healthy and strong. You can do anything in your life. You're very capable. You're so worthy, so lovable. So strong, capable. Go forward now and create the life that you truly want, that you truly desire. A life that gives you meaning and passion and joy. Be that better version of yourself. Ground something into reality now that gets you one step closer to living and being your higher self, your better self. Believe in yourself. Goodbye.